basically came up on a label called Dice Records, which was one of the biggest record labels here in Orlando. So, that was something that was very big for us at the time. Just happened to be working with Dice Records, gave me actually motivation to do a lot of other things, with music and learning from my older brothers on how to do a lot of things with music and, ways to go about the music game and learning the music game. So, Dice Records was a big influence on my rap career. Supakobejames. What's funny is I actually started the name Kobe James in like 2012, which we added the super to it like probably about around the time I was working on the album Go in Flames. The name Kobe James actually comes from one of my favorite basketball players. I put it that way, and James came from one of the more greater players, which I don't think he's better than Kobe, but I think he was the next in line to Kobe, so I came with that second. So that's where the name Supakobejames come from. What motivates me to keep making music is, actually putting in hard work and general wealth and family wealth, and, when my mom can have things that she never had and my children can have things that they never had. So I actually give it a push and a drive. It's just like the Mamba mentality, I feel like if it can't be done, I'm still gonna try it.
Oh, yeah.
In Jeezy voice. Actually, what made us make a change, it came a long time ago with Big Brain Billionaires to be like the label that owns Supakobejames, that owns the name that I used to be, Saddam Da Don Dadda, so just starting that name there and started the motion of that whole movement, basically what keeps me thriving to make things happen with this here. Yeah, Go in Flames was one of my older albums that I came out with. So when the Dice Records regime shut down years ago, I had about, 10 albums that got deleted out the computer by some way. So after they was deleted out the computer, it was like I wanted to finish those title albums. I wanted to go back to my history and complete it. So Go in Flames actually came from an album I had previously recorded way back in, years ago. So Go in Flames basically went back, dated from there. Then I brought it back up to date now. And basically I want people to go in flames that don't believe in what we're doing. I want them to burn from the inside outward. So that's the meaning of Go in Flames. I basically don't write. I recite. And a lot of rappers say that, but it's just the truth. I'm not going to write nothing down. I'm going to basically recite it in my head and see how it goes. And, I might come in the studio and knock a song out and just recite each bar, each verse, and go from there, basically. Platinum series is kind of more of opening up, to my audience, to the fans that's, in tune into what I'm doing. Because my thing is you always have to be in tune with your star player. So this time, this album that we're working on right now is called Platinum Series. So that was another album that we did way back. I'm just fulfilling these albums that were lost. It's not that we did the music way back, it's the title of the album that I kept along with us. So Platinum Series is what we're working on right now that I think is going to be a big something big for, the culture and, for the fans. One goal is basically going platinum, a billion streams basically, probably, yeah, because we Big Brain Billionaires, we want to get it to where it's a billion streams, because I feel like Cash Money made a title of what they had going on by saying Cash Money Millionaires. So we the Big Brain Billionaires. So we want to be right round in that sound of money when it's all said and done. Legacy is to be on top of the rap game. I look forward to being at the top, an A tier of the music world, and sit with the hierarchies and people that basically took over music, grabbed the remote control and controlled music how they wanted to for years. So yeah, that's where I want to be sitting at in music, with the higher upper echelons. You feel me? So that's what we basically want to do. So we got an album coming out at the top of the year. We got one coming out in November, probably around November 8th through the 15th. We got 3 videos that's getting ready to release to YouTube. We basically finna get ready to release something to all the platforms. So around November 18th, Classic Time, we're gonna release an album around Classic Time, and we're also gonna release around the first quarter of next year. So we basically looking to move our way on up through the music game and grasp the top of the game. So you can check us out on all platforms. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Supakobejames, at Supakobejames, Instagram, at Supakobejames, Facebook, TikTok, and all other platforms. So if you're looking for Supakobejames, go check us out, man. We're finna get ready to blaze the streets up. If you ain't know, you already know.